this is Lily. Welcome to my channel. Today I will be showing you how to do a quick little ornament. And in just a moment I will bring you down to my table so you can see all the things that you will need to do this. And you can buy most of these things at any craft store, or you can buy the paints and the ornaments online. But I'll explain to you as we're doing this where I got all of my equipment from. Hope everybody is having a good day. Well, let's get you down to the table. Let's see what we have here. Okay, what I have is I bought this box of wooden ornaments from Michael's, and they look like this, just like this. And I'm going to take them and put them on these plastic cups because they're reusable. And I'll just sit them on there. I'm going to do 2 of them in the plastic cups. Okay, and they also have strings in them. I don't know if I will use the strings, but we'll see. And I have a silicone beaker, which is also so the paint will come out easily. And I have 2 kinds of paint. One of 2 of my favorite pouring paints. You don't have to mix anything with these paints. All you have to do is just pour them in your cup, or you could pour them directly on here. Depends on if you want it solid or whatever. So this is Arteza pouring paints. Really, really nice paints. I'm only using 1 color from this, and that will be the gold. As you can see by the bottle, I've used it before. And also the other brand is, this leaves a nice little sheen too. This is Artist Loft's paints. And these are pouring paints, which means when you see pouring paints, you don't have to do anything to them. Okay, and for that I'm going to use red. It's called, yeah, it's red. And it's silver. I'm going to use these and I'm going to mix them in my little beaker here, and then I'm going to pour them on here, and you probably won't see the finished results today, but you will see them. So let's get started. I'm going to open up all the paints. I think I've used all these colors before, maybe not the red, but we'll see. And I like to shake them first, just in case. Sometimes things separate. You know how paints are. When you go to the paint store, they always shake them up for you. And let them sit for just a second or 2. Well, more than a second usually. But I don't have that kind of time because sometimes they have air bubbles. And usually I have a skewer where I can just pop the air bubbles. But you'll see that in a different video. For this video, we're just trying to make it as simple as possible, because I do this with children. Oh, I had not used this. Okay. Alrighty. And I didn't bring a paper towel. You really need to have a paper towel. But I didn't have one, but that's okay. We're not going to worry about it. And usually I have on an apron, or I have some things that I call my paint clothes. I don't have either of those on today, but I will put on some gloves, because after I leave here, I am going to work. So here we go. Alrighty. Now that I have my gloves on, I have my paints open. Now all I have to do is decide, how do I want the paint that you put in this cup first will come out last. So remember that if you want that color on top. So I think I'm gonna put silver in first. And I'm gonna line them up how I want to do it so I can remember each time. And I may put 2 sets of colors in here. I know I'm gonna have paints left. So I'm gonna put a little bit of silver in, and this is how I'm doing it. So I'm putting it letting it roll down the side of the cup. Like this. It's rolling down the side of the cup. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get it so you can see. It's just on this side, just right here. Because I'm showing you, I may have put, okay. And then my next color, I will put in the same place. Because I don't want them to mix together. I want them to be on kind of on top of each other. A little red. And now I'm going to do a little gold. And if you look, if you can see in the cup, here we go. You can see in the cup how they lay. And I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to go silver on top of that, silver on top of that gold. A little more red. I don't always put the same amount of red in or the same amount of silver or gold. It just depends. And I just might change them up. I don't know. It doesn't take a whole lot of paint, but I'm trying to get 3 separate colors. And when I end with putting this paint in here, I'm going to end with gold. So that means I have to do at least one more set. And I have a nice mat that I got here. But you can, if you just, you know, you're just doing this for Christmas, and this is not going to be something that you do often. You can just get a plastic tablecloth or a plastic, go to the hardware store, get some really thick plastic and just put it down. Or if you have animals, you can get a puppy pad and put it down. So this doesn't have to be expensive, because you could just get one set of paint like this, and this will do plenty of ornaments, and you have more colors in here. Or you could go to Arteza and get, and it has 4 nice sized bottles in here as well. Maybe next time we'll do something with just Arteza, but this way I'm mixing them both. Okay, so this is what we have in here now. Just like this. Okay, I think this is enough. So now what I'm going to do is bring this closer to me, and I'm going to turn it. I have to decide which way I want to start. I might want to start, I'm going to do them differently. I'm going to start this one from the tip. And when this falls on here, I can peel it off. Everything I can peel it off, and I'll have skins which I can do other things with. So here we go. Let it come. And I'm just going to zigzag across here. I'm just zigzagging. And it's coming out. I might go back over it. I just want some of the colors to show up. I'm just zigzagging. And anything that you miss, you can let it set for a little while. And there you go. That's that one. Now I'm going to bring this one. I'm going to, here we go. I'm hoping you can see this a little better. Bring that out, try to bring this over here in front of this one so you can see. And this one I'm just gonna do something different. Let it pour, and I'm just gonna do circles and circles and circles and circles and circles. It doesn't, at this point, it doesn't matter. This is your design, so you can do it any way you want to. You can even come back after you've done the circles and just go like this. And even though this is, I did the same, I have the same amount of paint in here, they are going to look different. And I got plenty of nice looking paint in here. So I'm trying to just, okay. I'm going to stop there. And with this one, reason I have my gloves on, I'm going to do a different. I'm going to just let the paint roll around. I'm trying to show you this way. I'm going to let it roll over to the edge. And then back this way. And back over there. And turn it around. Because I have gloves on, it won't matter that my hands get messed up. And you can see that they already look like two different colors. And I would just go, let it come. And the thing is, if for some reason you don't like this, you can always paint over it. You can scrape it off and paint over it again. Or you can embellish it. It's up to you. Just remember, it's your design. Okay. And the paints dry darker. They look, this is going to have, I think, more of a metallic feel to it. And I'm trying to get some of this paint off. I'm trying to hold it so you can see. There we go. And in a future video, I will be doing some ornaments with the children. Okay. Because I don't want this to have paint on the back, I'm going to use a different one and set it down. I have a little paint on my finger, so I will cover this up here gently. You can always take your finger, stick it in the paint, and what you missed. Now, so you can see this one is brighter than the other. So because I didn't have, I didn't bring, oh yes I did. I do have a napkin. Okay. We should, excuse me. We should also have paper towels. You know, just to clean up your hands. Because once you made your design, you don't want to drip. So even though I use the same paint, we have two different designs here. And also, I could just because I have a little paint left, I could do a third one just to show you. I'm gonna move this over here and put this one here so you can see. And I'm just gonna put it there. And what I'm going to do is just let the paint come out. It's slow. I just don't want to have any leftover paint. And what I'm going to do with this is different than what I would normally do. I'm going to bring in just a little bit closer, I think, so you can see just a little bit better. Okay, so on this one here that I've done, I have this paint down here, so I'm going to try something different. There's paint that's down here. I'm just going to flip this over. First of all, I'm going to spread this around. And it doesn't matter. I can just, if I wanted to, this could be a Christmas ornament and I could just add glitter to it or whatever. But okay, so now I have it like this. And I have this paint down here. Move you over there. And I'll probably, because I got some paint on the back, I'll probably paint the back. But I'm just going to put it down here and grab some of this paint. And I'm going to do it again. I'm going to just keep doing it. So if you're doing it with kids, you could put gloves on their fingers and on their hands. And you could just have them do this. You could have the design down on the table. And you bring it up. And there you go. There's a design on this. There. It's hard to see right now. But when these dry, I will show you. This is the almost finished result. These are all pretty much dry. The red and the gold is just a little bit damp, but I'm sure it'll turn out fine. I'll see if I can get you in for a closer look and you can still see them. Okay. Oh, the glare says no. Here we go. And this is the one I just poured and just let it do its thing. I didn't mess with it. And we're back down here again. Okay, there you have it. So what I will do with these, I will probably try not to embellish them anymore. I will try. And I have some jewelry wire that I will hang them on, and I will put them on this little white tree that I bought at the $1.25 store. Thank you for coming to my channel. See you soon.